Has the government received advice from Virgin's administrator that bidders for the airline are expected to pull out if the government keeps its hard September deadline for JobKeeper?
The Prime Minister has the call.
Well, thank you, Mr Speaker, and I'll ask the Deputy Prime Minister to add to the answer. The government wants to see two viable airlines in Australia serving the Australian travelling public. And, Mr Speaker, we have taken a very consistent approach which has seen through administration the identification of very serious proposals that are able to come forward that will enable that to become possible. And we will continue to engage with the administrator throughout the course of their coverage of these issues to achieve those ends. But I would say one thing in particular right now, if we're concerned about Virgin employees, and that is that it is very important that we open up the domestic borders in this country, Mr Speaker. We need to get planes flying around Australia. And if you want to see planes flying around Australia, Mr Speaker, we need to open up these domestic borders. Mr Speaker, that will lead, and I agree, that it occurs for South Australia, for Tasmania, for Queensland and Western Australia. This isn't a partisan issue. This is about, Mr Speaker, ensuring that our economies can open up. And I've made this point consistently, that it is in Virgin's interest, it is in Qantas's interest, it's in the aviation sector's interest that we move to opening up travel within Australia as soon as possible. Now, the three-step process ensures that that is intended to be completed in July, and we look forward to that being completed in July, and I would be hoping that at the earliest possible opportunity, states will be able to indicate the date in July that interstate travel will be open again to be able to give that certainty.